Guys, I Googled. But it turns out that unlike essays on the War of 1812, graduation speeches are harder to find than you might think. That's a little insight into my high school career. Anyway, but I am a guy who has gone to high school twice. Once in real life and once on TV. So I thought, what do I want to talk about? What's the best advice that I've ever received, and what advice do I want to impart to the class of 2015? Well, we'll start with some practical everyday stuff, and then we'll get a little deeper. So here it goes. 1, always be on time. It sounds so simple, but seriously, buy an alarm clock, a real one, put the batteries in the back, and then put it across the room from your bed. It's better to be 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. That's a Shakespeare quote. 80% of life is showing up. That's Woody Allen. And if you're late, that gives someone else a chance to get there before you. That last one is me. I hope. Number 2, take risks. There are many inspiring quotes when it comes to risk-taking. Quotes from brilliant luminaries like Nelson Mandela, Gloria Steinem, or Neil Armstrong, but this one's my favorite. Every man dies, but not every man lives. That's from Braveheart. In the acting world, we're taught that you should risk big. Even if you fail, at least it'll be memorable. You know, I'm talking about the kinds of risks you think about taking every day in life. Like talking to that alluring stranger across the room at a party, or standing out at a job or college with an idea that's different from the crowd. The late, great, wonderful Robin Williams in the movie Dead Poets Society said, "There's a time for daring and a time for caution, and a wise man understands which is called for." Look, every once in a while you have to have an experience that scares you. An experience that wakes you up from your everyday. If nothing else, guys, it's fun. President Jimmy Carter said, "Go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is." 3. Number 3. Be strong enough to say, "I don't know." It's just 3 words. It's pretty easy. I don't know. And it's okay. No one should be judging you for what you haven't learned yet. And if they are, hell with them. Besides, how are you going to learn something from someone if they already think that you know it? And if you don't know something, just ask questions. Lastly, don't be afraid to trim your tree of life. Listen, I know this is some hippie sounding stuff, but I'm a Madrona kid. Think of your life as a tree, and each experience and each person you meet is a branch. Sometimes it's better to clip one off. If a branch starts to grow in a way that you don't want it to, clip it. Or trim it, so that it starts to grow in the direction that you want. Your boss just offered you a promotion, but you're thinking of leaving soon to pursue your true passion. Well, clip it or trim it. Ideally, what you want are some strong core branches that are big and firm, and you can always count on them to hold you up. Your family, your friends, your relationship. And then there's the little things that sprout off from those branches. Distractions, bad influences, those can be clipped before they become bigger branches that are harder to get rid of. Your friend who's always negative, and you realize that their attitude is influencing your own, clip it. Trust me, if they were meant to be there, they will grow back differently. It can be hard, but that's what being an adult is. You want to shape your tree and then stand back and be proud of what you built. It's up to you now to make the tough decisions. The tougher the decision, the better you'll feel after it's made. Look, seniors, I don't have all the answers. I'm only 18 on TV. No one has all the answers. Besides, if you knew all the answers, you'd stop searching for them and life would be no fun. Enjoy the search. You're going to fall down, you're going to struggle, but you're also going to have triumphs and victories. Celebrate the small victories and the large ones. That might be an Oprah quote, by the way. Look, I was an average student. I didn't go to a traditional college. But what I did do is I never stopped reaching for my goal.